Welcome back to Eden Zero Anime Review, episode number 37. Basically, reviewing a 37 episode of the series, Clash of the Cosmos. This episode itself covers basically the rest chapter 101, the entirety of 102, and pretty much for 103 up until page 17. So it is definitely the next episode will pretty much cap off this whole arc. I thought this was like 6 chapters. Excuse me. Nope, it's like 5. Yeah, 5 chapters. Like, really? That's a really short arc. The very next arc, which is Red, I think it's called Red Cave, I believe it is. Yeah, Red Cave. That's only slightly longer than this. You know how long the next arc is? It's 7 chapters. So yeah, they're going to get that arc pretty quickly. Yeah, I'd say we're going to go through several story arcs in the case of this season. Yes. Oh yeah, most definitely. I think so. Let's see. I could say that this season can end with either the Forest arc or the Sandra arc. It is possible, but it seems like, okay, let's start with a really long arc and then have several really short story arcs. Yeah, the arc that basically we just finished up, just like last episode, was 31 chapters. One of the more lengthier story arcs in the whole series. Which would take up to 11 episodes a season. And we're allegedly having 25, so we have like 14 left as of last week. So this one we have like, I'd say about 13 left. Yeah. So this episode picks up the last one where Ziggy shows up, alive and well, no explanation for it, and then like, oh, Shiki's very happy to see him, goes to her room, and then Ziggy activates his grab powers, shattering the island itself and causing all the robots. Yes, all the robots who were last seen back in the first episode all fall down. Like, all fall down these holes. Heck, even the king himself, even John. It was like you have the king falling down there. You have Michael, who was Shiki's best friend. Yeah, Ziggy just kills them all. Oh, he reveals that he's evil now, and he wants to conquer humanity. Why? Because humans are ugly. That's his reason for it. And of course, he tells me, "Hey Pino, I made you. Come to me, please." And she's like, transfer over to Ziggy, and he goes, "Let me press for else." And we have Shiki telling her basically, "Believe what you want. Do what you want. Basically, do what your heart tells you to." And she basically wants to stay with Shiki. He's like, "Fine, I'll kill you all myself with my brand new spaceship. Here's Eden's one coming down into the planet itself, really easily, mind you." And they're all shocked the fact this thing exists. Now, we did see this briefly last episode, but this is a great image, basically, this great reveal. And everybody's shocked to see how big this damn thing is. And they see, like, oh, Eden's one. It also says, like, oh yeah, you 4 shining stars, you are basically just outdated. So basically, I have invented the Demon King the 4 dark stars. Yes. Seriously. And then, of course, you have Eden Zero coming in, rescue everybody. And they go back into space. And yeah, and then of course, like, yeah, and then basically when we get to space, they reveal the 4 dark shining star, the four dark stars. You have Wizard, who was Witch's counterpart, Clown, who's counterpart the sister, Bergdalen, basically a machine, who's counterpart of Valkyrie, and Killer, who's basically counterpart to Hermit. Yeah, and it's shown that Captain Connor, not only is on the ship, he's also the one who steers it. And apparently he was hired, despite the fact, hey, we think humans do, but we hired him to steer our ship. Okay. Then he's told to fire on them because he wants to sink. Yes, sink. Eden's one. Even though they're in space. The sink, drop part of the ocean. Nope. Yeah, I'm not sure why the heck he says that for. Like, sink them despite the fact they're in space. He says that first, and then basically, so one thing, open fire on them. And the shields work for a bit, and then of course the ship gets damaged. We see Jin and Sister clean where they basically notice it. And then of course they fire back on it, which they try using scorpion missiles on it, and they are basically all averted. And then they lost their unmanned fighters. The ones they lost are destroyed by the spear of the spear of Eden's one. And about to attack, like one final attack, and of course they pass by. And of course Shiki is very hesitant to open fire on his grandfather's ship, on Eden's one, because his grandfather's there. Eventually he does, and then Kana fires on it, and then all of a sudden, like, we have a first contact moment where, like, oh, we have an unknown ship coming to play. It's the Skull Ferry, captained by Captain Elsa Crimson. Great to see this beautiful woman again, who in English dub was voiced by Colin Clickenbeard. And you're thinking, really? 12 episodes in, we finally see this woman again? Yeah. And she's like, hey, you missed me? Need some help? And that's the episode. This is a damn good episode. I love it. And we'll wrap up this thing next week. We'll start the very next one with Red Cave. It's like we're here with Ziggy briefly, and then we're going to basically move on to something else. Yeah. Really cool. Love it. Though this episode is a problem, the same last episode did, is that we have to have music here a little too loud. Excuse me. Yes. I don't know why the background music is loud, a little bit louder than the voice actors. JC staff, do you have a volume issue with your show? Because the music is louder than the voice actors. And I'm like, that should not be the case. Where I can still hear them, it just sounds like it's been too loud. Yeah, JC staff, can you turn down the volume like one notch for next week? I hope so. At least like last time, they're basically using Star Wars music. This one, they kind of are, but was not obvious as it was last episode. Which, of course, they spent, get this, the first, 3 or 4 minutes recapping the whole, basically the ending of last week's episode, the last, 5 minutes. Excuse me. I'm not sure why. Oh, and this is another episode where we have no opening title sequence. For, no reason. Yeah, we have no opening title sequence. We do have a closing title sequence, yes, but no opening title sequence. Yeah. But not much else to say about this episode. Just really good. Though, like I mentioned, turn down the music. A notch, because it sounded like a little too loud. Okay, so that's episode review. That's pretty much it for videos tonight. So tomorrow, the only videos I'm going to get tomorrow will be my smartphone, case closed, 2 common corners, and that'll probably be it. Maybe 3. Okay, next video. Bye.